Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, I'm sure many of you were like me and looking forward to Hasbro's announcement of some Black Series figures which were supposedly going to be based on classic Kenner figures. Now, in my head, I had imagined a 6-inch version of a classic Kenner figure, basically just upscaled, similar to those that Gentle Giant gave us in their jumbo format, but not quite as ridiculous and obviously half the size. So I tuned into Hasbro's live stream to see what it was all about, and sadly it's bad news, but what do you expect? So starting with the first figure they've announced, it's Greedo in classic Kenner colours. You know, it looks all right. It's not something that's particularly appealing to me, and from what I understand, all these figures are just reissues of figures they've already done, but just with the classic Kenner paint colors. And to keep it classic, they are doing it on a vintage card back. It does look quite good there, to be honest. Obviously, unlike Kenner figures, these things are highly posable. I'm not sure about that belt, it looks a bit weird. So that's Greedo, that's the first one. So next up, very interesting, is Obi-Wan Kenobi with a vinyl cape, which to me just does not work in this larger scale, unfortunately. And again, from what I understand, this figure has been released many times before, but this time they're doing it in this garish orange color, which I guess they were trying to sort of capture the classic Kenner color. I think they've got it slightly off, but maybe it's just the photograph. Again, classic Kenner style card back, but this figure just to me looks extremely weird. Not something that is of any interest to me. And the last figure they've announced is the Jawa. Now, as we just saw there, Obi-Wan Kenobi comes with a vinyl cape, but they selected not to do that for the Jawa, so only they know why. Again, this figure I believe has been released before, but this time it's again, they've gone for that sort of classic Kenner orangey color. And as we see here in the packaging, very much like your classic Kenner, of course, with the 50th anniversary emblem in the top corner. If I were to be collecting these, I would not be happy at being asked to pay the same price for basically a half-size figure, which is the same price as the other two figures. Surely to God they could have done a 2-pack, but that's just me. Now, if this news wasn't disappointing enough, it does get worse. Now you will notice I was looking at Amazon.com to show you these figures, and the reason for that is these are Amazon exclusives, as it says here in the title. So what does that mean? That means that Amazon, again, have been given an exclusive, and of course these are figures on card backs, so what that means is they will be arriving in blister envelopes or forced into boxes that are too small. So basically 99.9% of these are going to arrive in the hands of collectors in a damaged condition, which is absolutely outrageous that they keep getting given these exclusives. Now, another line that was announced today that is of zero interest to me is the vintage collection. And whilst I didn't really pay much attention to those announcements, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think those are Walmart exclusives. And again, these are carded figures. So once again, if you are a collector of these and like to have mint condition carded figures in your collection, be prepared for them to also arrive in a damaged condition, if indeed they do arrive at all and your pre-orders are not cancelled. So that was today's rather uninspiring news from Hasbro. Like I said at the beginning, I was looking forward to these. I was thinking this could be something I would get into, but having seen what they're offering, it is of no interest to me, but perhaps you might like them. So let me know in the comments if you're going to be buying these. Certainly not something for me. So anyway, thank you all for watching. With special thanks to the Patreons. Please do like, please subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.